Welcome, everyone, to this exciting NBA exhibition game here inside the arena. The visiting 90s West All-Stars will face off against the home team here on the 2K Sports Network. This is Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Here are the starting lineups as we're all set to get underway. The 90s West control the opening tip and will get this one started. To O'Neal. Tries to back down. Kidd. Hammers. He'll go to the line. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Grabbed inside by Paul. No-look pass, left wing. From 18 feet away, Kidd yanks it down inside. Skips it to Olajuwon. Sails in. Wallace gets the rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wade. Wade sank the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. He completes the three-point play. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball can play for one. Passed it to Drexler. Drexler connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play. He completes the three-point play. Myers, top of the key. Anthony grabs the rock. Bounces this one way up there, then through. Got it up. Not this time. There's the horn. We've got a tight one at the end of one. It's 5-3.
Clark, what has stood out to you so far?
Yeah, these guys have a nose for the ball. Anthony throwing it from all over, Kevin. When a guy can score in so many ways, it makes it even harder to stop him because you don't know what to take away from him. Drexler has been knocking down a bunch of shots for him. In clutch moments, you've got to give him the ball and let him go to work.
Thanks, Clark. Just moments to go here before the action resumes. Jordan inbounds to start the second quarter. To the right corner, to Jordan. The prayer, yes!
Jordan took that shot without a moment's hesitation despite the man right in his face. Now that's confidence.
Fires the three. Wallace on the rebound. To Jordan. Launches beyond the arc. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. He completes the four-point play. The pass to Mullen. O'Neal connected on the shot, and he was fouled. A chance here for a three-point play. Good for the three-point play. It's a 5-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bounces it to the right block. Lets it go from the wing. Tickles the twine. The 90s West All-Stars with the ball. 23 seconds left in the half. Passes it to Drexler. To Kidd. Passes it to the left block. Shoots from the post. It counts. And the foul. Good for the three-point play. To the middle, to Paul. Releases. Wade corrals the miss inside. Second chance bucket was canned by Anthony. Got it up. No luck. We've reached halftime with the score 15-9.
The whole game can turn on a trifle, Kevin. You got to make the most of every opportunity you get.
Well, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report. Anthony inbounds it to start the second half. To the right corner, to Anthony. Let's loose for three. Bounced off back iron and in.
Paul with the great feed. He's a natural with the basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
To the right corner, to the left side. O'Neal tries to back down. Kidd, foul, hard. Take a trip to the line.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Sinks the first of two. Gets them both. The pass to Anthony. To the rim. Misses the layup. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wade read that pass and picked it off. Corralled by Kidd. To Drexler. The 90s Western All-Stars bring it up. Can hold it for the last shot. Paul anticipated the pass and cut it off. Crosses it over. Feeds it to Mullen. Bounces it to Olajuwon. From just inside the arc. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score 18-11.
Well, Kevin, this one has really gone back and forth. Anthony has been carrying them all game. They need to continue to work the ball through him to force the double team.
Mullen throws it in to start the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, off right iron, to Wade.
What was that about? With this mediocre shooting still, he needs to move in a lot closer than that before putting it up.
The long three was nailed by Wade. Off the inbound pass, O'Neal goes way up to get that rebound. To Wade. Wade gives the up fake.
Defensive foul.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
No good on the first. He sinks the second. Takes a three. Wallace corrals it, and that's his fourth rebound thus far. Anthony with the crossover. Beyond the arc. Gets it to fall.
Jordan is so deadly from long range. He had the D right in his face, and he still drilled.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They're ahead 25-11. Misfire on the three by Wade. Jordan, he's pummeled and will have a chance for two at the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
He knocks down the first one. He gets them both. O'Neal lobs it to Kidd. They've really been struggling offensively. Kidd. Olajuwon keeps it alive. Swiped by Drexler. To the rack. Drexler grabs the rebound. Doesn't get enough under it. That's the end of the game. The Jordan team defeat the 90s West 27-13. Both teams gave their all.
The Jordan team really put it together on both ends of the floor. Offensively, they were lights out, and their defense contested most every shot. Can't ask for much more than that.
Jordan was in top form, 13 points, and he's the player of the game.
They just couldn't find an answer for him, Kevin, and that was the difference. He was scorching the defense and singeing the nets. An incandescent scoring performance under the bright light.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Welcome to this NBA exhibition matchup here in Boston. The visiting team will square off against the Celtics here at the arena. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. And now a quick look at the starting lineups as we get set for the tip-off. The Jordan team take the tip-off and will set up the offense. Pass it to Anthony. Nice job to grab the defensive board by Pierce. Passes it to Allen. Paul saw the pass coming and cut it off for the steal. With the crossover. Pass to Wallace. The three ball was drained by Wallace. Passes it to Garnett. Elevates. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two.
Shooting two.
Can't sink the first. Good on number two. 31 seconds left in the first. Fires it way up court. Raises up. Perkins rips it down from high altitude. The Celtics with the ball, and it's a two-point game. Pass to Allen. For three.
Goaltending call.
From deep. Perkins gets the rebound. Heaves up a prayer off the mark. At the end of one, and it's close. The score, 4-3. Clark, what's the story so far?
Yeah, these guys have a nose for the ball. Allen schooling them right now, Kevin. Inside, outside, he's scoring in a variety of ways. And everything seems to be falling for him. Wallace has been stroking. And when the game's on the line, when it's winning time, you've got to feed the hot hand. They need to get him the pumpkin and let him create.
All right, Clark, just a few moments remaining as we get set to resume. Garnett throws it in to start the second. To Allen. Takes the three. Anthony gets the board inside.
Great defensive play on a dangerous shooter. They didn't give him any room to get that shot up.
Outstanding tip in by Wade. Pump fakes. Skips it to Perkins. Unloads from 9. Wallace gets the defensive rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Defensive foul.
Jordan came close to getting the three-point play, but instead he'll go to the line to shoot two. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. They're down 6-4. Dishes it down low to the rim. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. He can't complete the three-point play. 21 seconds left in the second. To the right corner, to the right side. Jordan sends the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. He completes the three-point play. The Celtics bring it up. 15 seconds left in the half. Bounces it to the right wing. Step on the line, and they will give up the ball. Got it up.
Defensive foul. Shooting three.
And he makes the first one. Good on number 2. And he makes all 3. Perkins lobs it to Rondo. And that concludes the first half. The score, 12-6. Well, it's time for our 2K Sports halftime report.
Kevin, this has been a terrific matchup. Both teams are giving as good as they get.
Been working for good looks and knocking them down. Their confidence is sky high. That'll help them down the stretch. We should be ready to go momentarily. Pierce inbounds it to start the second half. The pass to Allen. Dish, far side. Rondo hits the jumper.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Hall crosses it over. From downtown, hits right rim and doesn't fall. To Allen. The tough shot. Bounces it off the left rim and in.
It's always a pleasure to watch a great shooter go to work. Give him a little elbow room, and it's automatic.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dumps it to Carmelo. Hit the fadeaway. Perkins holds it in, and that's his 4th rebound thus far. Can play for 1. Lets it go from the wing. Pierce snatches it inside. The layup off the mark by Pierce. To Wade.
Went up in traffic and snatched down that defensive rebound. That's the way to battle.
Wade got the bucket and the foul. Great shot. He'll go to the line for one more. He completes the three-point play. Swings it to Allen. Got it up. Handle. He'll go to the line.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. Hall gives the up fake. We're at the end of the third quarter with the score 15-11.
What a shootout, Kevin. These guys have been going at it. Wade has been carrying them all game. They need to continue to work the ball through him to force the double team.
Jordan inbounds it to start the final quarter. From long range, an emphatic rejection by Rondo. The finisher, Jordan is on it. To Carmelo. The tray. It falls short. Was out of bounds there. That will cost them possession. The inbound pass. money. To the right corner, to Perkins. The long shot three was off by Perkins. With the shot. Misses the jumper. To Wade. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Perkins has picked up his first foul of the game. For three. Oh, fouled hard, and he'll go to the line for three.
Well, you got to close out on shooters with the hand up, but he went a little overboard there.
Sinks the first of three, and that stretches their lead to 8. Sinks number 2, and it's a 9-point ball game. Makes all 3, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Under a minute to go, and the game is all but over.
The quick tray off the end. Lob to Paul. On deep. Flanks it off the front of the rim.
Paul must have cracked his head or something. Get him out of there.
From long range. Missed. Lobs it up. Pierce snatches down the long bounce. It's on. That's the game. The Jordan team defeat the Celtics 21-14. Both teams gave their all. Wallace played his heart out, and he's the player of the game. Well, that'll do it on behalf of Clark Kellogg and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Kevin Harlan saying so long and see you next time.